I want to divorce my wife over her hair. Our daughter had her wedding in October in New Orleans. She and my wife had gotten into a fight beforehand about the wedding planning. My wife had opinions about everything from the venue to the flowers. They seemingly made up a few days before, so we flew down thinking the worst was behind us. The moment we arrived, my wife started complaining about her hair. Our daughter suggested several salons around New Orleans that could fit her in before the wedding. My wife refused every single one. Instead, she asked our daughter to do it herself. Our daughter has her beauty license on top of working as a nurse. She does hair on the side when she can, but she'd been running herself ragged between 16-hour nursing shifts, her beauty clients, and planning her entire wedding. But this was her mom asking, so she said yes. That's when the disaster started. First appointment, 6 hours. My wife has a lot of hair and wanted to be foiled back to back. A complicated, exhausting process. When it was done, my wife looked in the mirror and said it was too warm. Second appointment, 6 hours. Our daughter completely redid everything. My wife said now it was too cool. Third appointment, 6 hours. Too warm again. 18 hours of hair work across 3 days. Our daughter had spent over $400 of her own money on products for my wife's hair. That money mattered. Her and her husband had just gotten married and were trying to save for a house. They're planning to try for kids soon. Every dollar counted, but my wife didn't care about any of that. After the second appointment, our daughter told her she couldn't keep redoing it. She was worried about over-processing my wife's hair and causing real damage. Her body was killing her from standing for hours. She was burnt out and exhausted. My wife's response? She demanded a fourth appointment. Our daughter finally said no. She physically couldn't do it again. And this third appointment? It was on the morning of our daughter's wedding day. Before it even started, my wife looked at her and said, "Don't take another 10 hours to do it." Our daughter had come off a 16-hour nursing shift the night before that first appointment. She hadn't complained once. She just kept going because it was her mom, and she wanted her to feel beautiful for the wedding. During the third appointment, my wife became short and snippy. She kept sending pictures of other hair colors to our daughter's phone while our daughter was actively working on her head, saying she looked too gray and cool, criticizing her work in real time. I kept telling my wife her hair looked amazing and to leave our daughter alone. "This is her job," my wife kept saying. What I wanted wasn't that hard. I snapped at her after the second appointment, told her enough was enough. She didn't listen. At the wedding, our daughter was in tears, not from joy, from exhaustion and pain. Her feet were so blistered from standing 18 hours doing her mother's hair that she could barely walk in her wedding heel. She limped down the aisle on what was supposed to be the happiest day of her life. Her husband pulled me aside after the reception and gently asked if we could leave the day after the wedding. I agreed immediately. I was ashamed it had come to that. The moment we got home, my wife completely blew up. Her hair was a mess. She was going to have to pay a lot of money to fix it. Then she texted our daughter and ripped into her, saying she had completely destroyed her hair and that what she wanted wasn't that hard. Our daughter replied with 2 words, "I'm sorry." She hasn't spoken to her mother since. She sent me a happy Thanksgiving text, telling me she loved me. She keeps in regular contact with her sibling, but her mother? Nothing. Complete silence. My wife still complains about her hair every single day. She hasn't once mentioned that our daughter won't speak to her. If I have to hear about her precious hair one more time, I'm filing for divorce, because no hair color is worth destroying your relationship with your daughter.